See if I can put the. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for joining into the live stream. So this is probably the first live stream I've ever been doing. Hey, what's up, guys? Yo, what up? So I'm finally upgrading my computer. So I'm killing time right now. It's been like, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining in. Hey, what's up? What's up? Subi's good. Subi's in the garage right now. I'm upgrading the computer right now. I have my new RAM and my SSD. That's what I'm working on right now. So I'm trying to kill some time. But what's going on? How's everybody doing? Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for joining in. Let's see. Can you guys hear me nice and clear? I'm talking to this mic right here, so I don't know. I can't hear like the sound. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, what do you guys have? What kind of cars do you guys have? I'm really interested and curious. All right, legit. Hell yeah. Sounds good. Bug Eye, you have a 2017 Honda Civic 04. Nice. 16 WRX. Bug Eye. There we go. Oh, you got a BMW Catless. So what kind of mods do you guys have? Let's start from there. So what car and mods do you guys have? I'm really curious on that. All right, thank you guys. $100 and no car. So when is my STI gonna make a quarter mile? It's funny how you mentioned that because the other day the car finally started slipping for the clutch. So I'm gonna have to replace the clutch on that pretty soon before I take it out to the track. But that is my plan, though. I am planning on taking it out to the track, maybe sometime, by the end of the year or possibly next year. We'll see how that goes, though. I think that would make for pretty good content, especially for taking it out to the track. Let's see. We have what's another question? I still need to install the wing stiffies I got from you. Hey, bro, what the heck? It's been like 3-4 months. Install those stiffies. You should what does the other one say? You should go with Alex. Yeah, I'm gonna be feeling with Alex again. Clean Culture. If you guys are located in NorCal, Clean Culture is in 2 weeks or in 1 week from now. And should be a pretty cool event. I'm going to be out there with a bunch of guys, a bunch of friends, Subaru guys. So if you're out there, come say what's up. I'm bringing out my car for sure. Any plans for the merch in the future? As of right now, not really. Perhaps whatever I have on my website. Let me show you guys what I have. I have a bunch of jet tags and little stickers, like the die cut stickers. Let me reach out and go get them real quick. I have them right here, right below me. So I have some jet tags and some die cut stickers. So these have been pretty popular. I'm almost sold out on my second run of the Live for the Rumble jet tags. I've ordered these twice, and I only have 3 more until I sell out on these. And then I just recently got my die cut stickers. Obviously, you can get them at EddieNuffSaidOfficial.com. So I have that, but I also have some shirts up on the website. But honestly, I'm not really too focused on the merch right now. I'm more focused on the channel. I want to get more content out there because, all this merch is going to be cool, right? But if I'm not putting out content, then it's kind of pointless because nobody's going to see my merchandise. So that's why first I'm more focusing on my content before anything. And that's why I'm upgrading my laptop so I can get more videos out there. Let's see. So twin disc, yeah, I think twin disc would be pretty sick, but it's very expensive, so I'm probably gonna end up going with the single disc. And especially at my power level, I'm sub 400, so I don't think it's necessary to go for a twin disc for sure. Let's see. Shout out to all the Subaru fam. I see you guys. Let's see what else. What do you guys have? So any other questions do you guys have for me? I'm free to answering them right now. Let's see. Day in the live content. Yeah. I enjoy making those videos, but the thing is, especially editing on this MacBook Pro that I have right now, it's the one from 2012, and it's very slow to edit, and it makes it very frustrating to put any good transitions in there, even like color grading. It makes it very difficult, and it's super laggy and choppy. So that's why I want to get this stuff knocked out before I make another video. So, any more plans on going up in power anytime soon? Honestly, not really. But if my engine does blow, I am planning on building it, and then possibly turn up the boost, and then I don't know, maybe upgrade the turbo. But as of right now, I'm pretty happy with the power level that I have right now. I don't have any plans on upgrading it. I'm pretty content for what the car is. Let's see. How old am I? I'm 24 years old. So I've been owning the Subaru for just about 5 years. I purchased my Subaru when I was 19 years old, and that was my first car. So, so yeah, I saved up for like 2 years, 3 years, before I had enough money for a down payment, and so yeah, it's been about 5 years. Yo, what's up, Mo? Thanks for joining in, man. Thank you. Yeah, 400 is a sweet spot. I actually just made a post on that on my Instagram. If you're not following me, follow me at EddieNuffSaid on Instagram. That's for all my social media accounts, YouTube and Instagram. I made a post about that of what's the perfect power levels for these Subaru EJ engines. So yeah, yo, what up, Adam? What's going on? Hey, we have another Java Black Pearl. That's what's up. Hell yeah. Probably arguably one of my most favorite colors for sure on a Subaru. Besides obviously, World Rally Blue, the legendary World Rally Blue. So what do I think about a Focus RS? I think Focus RSs are really cool. They offer a lot. I think it's a perfect platform if you want to mod your car. I actually had one of my friends, Joe. He, you're I'm a fucking legend. Thank you. I actually had one of my friends, Joe. Before he sold his RS, we actually got it tuned at Snow Performance, and it was pushing. I think it was like 330, something like that. It was like 330 wheel and 4 something wheel torque, but it was a beast. It was, honestly, it had a downpipe intake and I think some headers, and it was pushing like 330 without E85, which is amazing. Honestly, in a Subaru to do that, you need E85, you need equal length headers, you need a bunch of things to be able to push 330 wheel. So I honestly, yeah, I like RSs. Personally, I would never buy one just because that's not really my niche. I like Subarus, but if I were to sell my Subaru, I'd probably end up getting a Evo 9 or something along those lines. Let's see. Any good sites for JDM parts? One of probably the most favorite site that I like going on is CommiSpeed. It's KAMI speed.com. They offer a lot of JDM parts, and also another great shop and website is Evasive Motorsports. That's where I purchase a lot of my JDM parts. And if you guys want that like rare shit, then I recommend joining Facebook groups or Instagram pages that sell those parts for sure. He wasn't going me good. Okay, let's see. Should you get a Tomei or a Crawford exhaust? It really depends. Honestly, the Tomei that I have on my car, just the past week when I drove it, it seems like a little too loud for me. I don't know. I don't know if maybe because I'm getting older and maybe it just the loudness is just too. I don't know. I just feel like it might be a little too loud for my taste now. So I might sell the Tomei maybe soon. I'm not sure yet. But the last time I drove it, it did seem a little too loud for me. So I might end up switching cat bags. But if I do sell it, then I'll make a post on it on Instagram, and then we'll go from there. But it really depends. Do you like an exhaust that's more loud or more refined? There's a lot of exhausts out there that have different features. It just really depends up to you. If you like more of a loud exhaust, raspy, refined, it really depends on your preferences. How do I keep my tire letters clean? It's actually the opposite. My tire letters are already damn near falling apart. I actually just removed the entire tire letters for my rear driver's side tire just because it was just dangling when I was driving and it was slapping on my fender. So I just took that sucker out and I just removed it. And I'm probably going to remove all of them maybe tomorrow. Let's see. It's another question. So what do you think of name brand stuff? Personally, in my opinion, if you can afford the real name brand stuff, then I say do it because there will be an increase of quality. And on top of that, also like the quality and time and effort to go, make a quality part. I think it's really important to consider because these companies, like for instance, if you talk about like, I don't know, let's say a JDM brand like Tomei, HKS, they spend a lot of time and energy on producing these products. And I think it's very important to be able to support the originality, the original creators, and not these, aftermarket, off-brand companies. So I think support the originality, support the original creators, and that's my opinion. Obviously, if you can't afford it, then you can resort to off-brand name companies. But in my opinion, if you can support the real deal, I say do so. So what do I think of IG Performance? I think IG is a reputable brand, and I know they make great blocks for engines and great parts. So I think they're legit. Yeah, if you have the money to buy a short block from them, I would. They're definitely top notch brand for sure. IG Performance. So your Tomei because of police. Hey, I'm looking to buy one of those, and I was wondering, do you get a lot of police? No. So fortunately, I've never been pulled over due to my exhaust. I've actually never been pulled over. The only time I did get pulled over was when me and my friend were speeding on the freeway, and we got ticketed for that. And that's when I learned my lesson, not to go fast or extremely fast, especially on the freeway. But no, I've never been hassled by the police. I was actually riding, I was riding with expired tags for like 5 months and I never got pulled over for it. And I finally got my new tags in, by the way, if you guys are wondering. So yeah, I've never been pulled over. So, despite my car being very loud, I think it was like 125 decibels when I did the DB tester with Alexander Vargas. It's pretty loud, and I've never gotten pulled over for that. Let's see. Gen brands. New gen brands, ETS or OG brands like HKS Blitz. Personally, I'm more of a JDM fanboy. I like supporting the JDM brands because they're a bit more exclusive. But again, they're both top quality brands. You can't really hate on newer brands, especially like ETS, Graham Speed, Cobb. They do an amazing job, build quality parts, and I think they should get the deserve and respect for what they build. Definitely, it just comes to personal preference. I love JDM parts, so I'm gonna naturally inclined to fall into JDM parts for sure. So let's see. You had an '06 Evo and got ref today. Oh no, what? You got refed? What did they tell you? Damn, that sucks. Damn. I don't know what I would do if my car got refed. I'd probably sell it. I don't know. So you're looking for a 350Z. Yeah, 350Zs are nice cars. I know there's a guy on, on Instagram and YouTube. His name is Fresh Kicks. I know most of you guys probably know him, but he has a 350Z Nismo. Those things are pretty sick. I would probably buy one. Let's see. So what do you think? So do I have any IAG parts on my car? Yes, I do. I have the IAG TGV Elite, and I also have the IAG air oil separator, which is probably the best AOS for these EJ motors, in my opinion. So catless or catted downpipe. Personally, I say catless just because it's less restrictive and it's more badass. Honestly, spit those flames out. You can't really go wrong with the catless setup for sure. Let's see. So what's ref? So ref is pretty much when you get pulled over, and that's when the officer cites you for whatever illegal mod you have in the car, and they send you over to a state ref. and then a state ref is is an officer or a government official that checks and checks over your car to make sure that everything is legal. So that's pretty much what it is. Your cat and still shoot fireballs. Damn, that's pretty savage. Hey Eddie, I was love the videos, brother. I was wondering if I should sleeper. Love the videos. Wondering if I should make a sleeper STI, keep everything on the outside but stuck. Yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with having a sleeper car, honestly. And in my opinion, that's probably the best way to go, especially if you're at a place where the police presence is very high. I think having a sleeper car would probably be the best scenario. And there's nothing better than pulling it up to like a fully modified car in your sleeper STI or WRX and just pulling up on them. That'd be crazy. Better take the wing off if you want a sleeper. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Or you can go with like a carbon fiber, painted wing or something like that. I don't know. Or you can put a basic 2.5 Impreza trunk on there. That's another option too. Let's see. You guys have any more questions before I get off this Facebook Live? What's on the STI wing? What's the stock ride height like? I don't know. Honestly, when I purchased my car came with coilovers already installed, so I honestly have no idea. But I would imagine it being obviously not very stiff. So I think it'd be better to go with an aftermarket suspension for sure. So when is the next upload? I have a bunch of videos saved up on my computer, but I'm just waiting for me to edit them. Like I said, I'm right now I'm upgrading my MacBook. I actually have an upgraded SSD and some RAM. See, I got the RAM right there and the SSD. So I'm probably gonna chill maybe until tomorrow. I'm making a clone hard drive right now, so I'm just waiting for that to end. So am I ever gonna be making hats? Sure, why not? If my content gets bigger, if I get more subscribers, more viewers, then yeah, I think it'd be the wisest decision to come out with more merchandise for sure. But like I said, right now my biggest focus is creating more content, not so much in terms of my merchandise, because if nobody sees my content, then nobody's gonna get my merchandise. So yeah, first focus on my content. Let's see. So the best street racing experience I've had. Honestly, I don't ever really street race at all. Besides that one time where I got pulled over, for speeding, but I'm not normally racing out, the street, just because I don't want to get my license taken away or anything like that. Because at the time I was working I've always been working at a dealership, so I can't really afford to have extra points on my license because that may impact my job. So that's why I don't really do anything crazy. Do I ever find anything else about the Supra? No. So the Supra, my friend and I actually went back yesterday, or sorry, 2 days ago, and the owner wasn't home. We knocked at the door, nobody answered. So we're probably gonna go back and see if we can talk to the owner and try to ask him, maybe if he can sell the car. So, so yeah. So stay tuned for that. Maybe sometime next week we'll upload another video. Mochichitos. Hey, thank you, Master Huber. It's not about the license, it's the insurance. That too, it's also the insurance. The insurance rates obviously go very high. So yeah. You get your points, and then you also get the insurance fees that go up. So it's not worth the hassle of getting pulled over for racing. And then also on top of that, you may risk getting your car impounded, which is not worth it in my opinion. So thank you. Yeah, I have a black 05 STI with same mods. Okay, you've inspired me. Thank you. Thank you. Toad skill, it really means a lot. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. Fahrenheit, Cam, Rally. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of making a shirt with the blob eye, printed on the shirt. I think that would be a pretty cool idea. But that's definitely for the future. right now the biggest thing is making more content, because the more content, the more people are gonna, obviously get the merch. So that's priority, is content. That's what I really want to work with. And then after I get this whole computer stuff sorted out, then I can, make more videos. I can update my productivity, and then yeah, my insurance in the old Evo was so expensive. Yeah, right now for my insurance, that's also another point. I'm making about, let's see, I have to pay and get this thing out of the way. So I pay about 172 for insurance. I should see that price go down possibly next year, because when I turn 25, the prices should drop down, I think 25%. So that's also another thing. Do you have any mercy leg? Bye. All right, Miles. Peace out. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna be out there, I think, in the Clean Culture event. So come by, say what's up. I'm gonna be out there. That's next week, or next Saturday. Not this Saturday, but the next Saturday. I think it's the 30th or the 31st. See, my insurance is at 28. So you're 28 years old and your insurance is 240 a month. Is that what you're trying to say? And for insurance, I have Farmers. If you guys are wondering, Farmers. I should see it drop down to like 130, 140 next year, hopefully, or maybe later this year. Hey, thank you for the support, Subi. Subi, so what does that say? Subi Femi. So I don't have my glasses on, so it's really hard to read. But Subi Femi, thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. 23 months. Damn, $90. That's nothing. That's crazy. What do you drive? T9 22B. What do you drive? That's $90. Because that's really good. Oh, 04 WRX. Damn. Which insurance do you have? And also, are you fully covered? Yo, what's going on? 240 Fun. What's up? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Let's see. So you're 23 and you pay 100 with Allstate. So is that full coverage? Also, what car do you have? So when did I get my car? I got my car about 5 years ago. I financed it. I put $10,000, sorry, $9,000 as a down payment, and the car is paid off. So I worked on my credit, paid off the car. It's good to go. Now I'm just waiting for that pink slip. I have tickets and I cover 1 million. So you're planning on going from a Civic to an SI to an from an SI to a 05 STI. I think it'll be worth it. I think that's a great upgrade in my opinion. You're going to go from a naturally aspirated car to a boosted car. You should see a significant improvement in terms of how the car feels too, especially with the all-wheel drive. Can't wait to pay mine off. Yeah, I know, it's great. Knowing you paid off a car, it's probably the best feeling in the world. For sure. And if you guys can, if you guys can finance a Subaru or whatever car it is, I think it's a great option. You work on your credit, make sure your credit goes up, and then pay that sucker off, and then you're good to go. Did you get a loan for the 9K down payment? No, no, no. So I was working, first job. I worked at two restaurants. I was working at two restaurants, and my first ever job, I was 18 years old. I worked at Target, and I saved up within like three jobs, like 2.5 years. I saved up $9,000. I used to collect shoes, not collect shoes, but I used to enjoy shoes as a hobby. I saved up a lot of money. At the time, I thought $9,000 was a lot of money for a 19-year-old. So I saved up money, and that's how I got my STI. I put it down for a down payment. Payments were very low. I think they were like $300. And then I just ended up paying more and more and more ever since, and then to the point where the car's paid off. Yep. Yeah, with an Audi, all road. Subi gang. That's right. You guys have any more questions before I get off this live stream? If not, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, follow me, EddieNuffSaid. Hit me up in the DMs or whatever. I get back to mostly everybody, unless unless I've answered a question in the past, then I'll probably not get back to you. But for the most part, I answer most people. Let's see. So where am I from? I'm from Northern California, near San Francisco and Oakland. So yeah. What's my opinion on 240s? I love 240s. You can never go wrong with the 240. That's a great thing about them, and you can make them especially very fast and also drift them. You can also drift in them. So I think that's a great platform. 240. I'd probably buy one if I had the extra money. Why not? I'd probably get the 240. Yeah, 240s are fun cars. Work up. Imagine putting like a 2JZ or whatever. You can swap the engines. It shouldn't be too difficult, or possibly put a big turbo in it or something. I don't know. You could just upgrade them, make it into a drift car or whatever, a drag car. Yeah, 2JZ swapping it. That'd be dope if you 2JZ swap it. Yep. Do you recommend aftermarket paint? Uh, Honestly, um, it's up to you. It's personal preference. I like to keep paint. Like if I were to ever paint my car, I'd probably repaint it the same color. I'm not a big fan of repainting cars a different color. That's just me though. If let's say if my car had like awful paint where it was just all bad, then I'd probably repaint it the same color, the Java Black Pearl. So that's probably what I would do. But let's see what else. Any more questions you guys have? Any more questions? I'm willing to answer them. There's a Subaru meet in the East Coast. I don't know if you heard of it. It's called Wicked Big Meat. Yeah, I think I've heard of it. That's the East Coast meet, but again, I'm located in West Coast, so I'm not really too familiar with East Coast meets. I know there's one that's called like H2O or something like that. It's like down in Florida, or like I don't know where that's located, but I hear that it gets really big out there. There's a lot of videos online about that. Am I ever going down to the Subaru Summer Solstice? I think it'd be pretty cool. I might go to what is it, Subi Fest down in like October, September. I might go down there this year. I'd say what's up to a lot of friends, but I've never taken my car to SoCal. I've never done that before. Um, Again, I'm located out here in NorCal. I have a lot of friends that do that, but I don't know. I might do that one day. So the color of my intake manifold is called Racing Raspberry. So it's kind of a mix between red and kind of that blossom pink. It has a lot of flakes in it, which is super cool. It's very glittery. It's probably honestly one of my favorite powder coats out there. That's why I went with it on my car. BRZ or SI? Damn, that's a hard one. It really depends. Personally, just because I'm a Subaru fanboy, I'm gonna go with the BRZ. But you can definitely not go wrong with the SI. SIs are proven cars, great platform. Especially for car enthusiasts who wants to mod their car, for sure. Put a supercharger in the SI, and it's gonna be a beast. Do I plan on building my motor? Honestly, if my motor doesn't blow up, then I'm probably not gonna build it. But if it does blow, then I will, and then I'll just turn up the boost, maybe swap out the turbo, and call it a day. But in terms of big power, like 600, 700 wheel, I'm probably never going to do that, just because it's how it is out here in California with the police and everything. I don't want to deal with any trouble and then having to go back to stock. It's just too much of a headache. So yeah, that's probably not my plans. But that's the great thing about like staying top mount intercooler and stock location turbo, because if let's say if I do ever get pulled over for that, I could simply put back the stock turbo and stock intercooler and everything else. But let's say if I end up going like rotated, going with the big old turbo, all that good stuff, then it'll be more difficult to switch back to stock. And that's kind of the reason. That's honestly the main reason why I haven't gone rotated, because of how hot it is out here with the law enforcement. I don't want to get in trouble. So do I watch other YouTubers? Yeah, I I don't know. Sometimes I watch a lot of car content, but then also a lot of times I just watch a lot of random things. But car channels that I watch all the time are probably Gears and Gasoline. That's honestly one of my favorite channels. Gears and Gasoline. They make a lot of documentaries. Them in terms of vloggers. Sometimes I watch Dustin. I'm also a big Subi Troops fan. I watch Subi Troops a lot. Subi Troops, Dustin. Sometimes I watch Eliminate, but mostly just Subi Troops, Gears and Gasoline, and Roads Untraveled. Those are my top three for sure. And Shane, yeah, Shane needs to bring back his hatchback for sure. Get this thing out of the way. Do my tires rub? Sometimes they do rub. I think I just need to raise up the rear a little bit, but for the most part, I'm not rubbing. Do I have any other job besides YouTube? Honestly, I have well, not really. Besides YouTube and like my merchandise and Amazon, I don't really have any other job as of right now. The job that I was recently working for, they went out of business, so I'm currently unemployed. But besides having my YouTube channel, my merchandise, and my Amazon, so yeah. Hey, peace out, peace out. Let's see. In Canada doesn't have much rules. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Would I ever get a big wing? Or would I ever wrap my Subaru? No. I don't think I'll ever get a big wing just because I like it more, just a little bit more simple. That's my style. I'm not really a big fan of big wings or any of that, but they look super sick on other cars again. But personally, for my car, the biggest wing I'll ever have is probably the one I have on my car, which is the OEM wing. Um, so yeah, I probably will never get a big wing. And will I ever wrap my car? Probably not. I probably won't wrap it just because, I like the Java Black Pro too much. I don't ever see myself wrapping my car anytime soon. If I do wrap it, then I'll probably wrap it like white or something like that just to set it off completely. Would I ever plan on having two Subarus? Yeah, why not? I wouldn't mind having a Forester or a wagon. Take it out, go camping, go off-roading. If I get another car, like let's say if I get another Subaru, I'm probably not gonna stance it out or anything like that. I'm probably gonna raise it up, go off roading, going camping, or just using the all-wheel drive to its full capabilities. So I don't know why I fucked that up, but capabilities. There we go. So yeah, raise up the Forester or wagon or whatever it is, and then that's probably what I'll do if I get another Subaru. How do I like the FDRX7s? Honestly, they're probably one of my dream cars, the FDRX7s. The thing is, though, I'm not too knowledgeable with how the rotary engine works. So if I do get one, then I'll have to learn as I go. But that would be pretty cool let's say if I did sell the STI, the Blob Eye, I think I probably would get a FDRX7 or maybe like a Skyline. Um, Definitely one of my favorite cars for sure from Japan. Would I ever get a Miata? I think I would get a Miata if let's say I had a great deal. I probably would get a Miata because I've driven them before and they're super fun cars. They're very low, obviously, super easy to drive. I love the controls of the Miata, very driver oriented. So yeah, um, I'd probably get an R32 Skyline, or possibly an R33. But honestly, an R34 is just way too far down the line for me. And then on top of that, the prices are going to go up as soon as they become illegal. But yeah, when they become legal. So I don't know. I don't see myself ever owning an R34, possibly an R32, but not an R34. I don't think so. They're going to be too expensive. And having two all-wheel drive cars just doesn't really make sense. So do I know anybody that's selling their blob eyes? I don't know anybody, but there's a lot of them for sale on Facebook groups. So you should try checking them on there. Would I ever get an Evo? Honestly, if I were to go back in time and let's say I didn't get the STI, I probably would have gone the Evo 9 or something along those lines, maybe an Evo 8. Something about those cars, they're absolutely amazing. You can build them for a lot of horsepower too. Hey, what's up, Jason? What's going on? But if it was an R34 or an FD, Damn. I think I'd probably choose R34 just because it's an R34. That's like the holy grail of GTRs, in my opinion. I would I would 100% get an R34 over an R35 for sure. Let's see. Do we have any more questions? Hey, thank you, John. I really appreciate it. Do we have any more questions coming in? No? I think that's it, guys. No, no, yeah. Okay, let's see. Have I ever considered a new STI? uh, honestly, I probably won't get a newer STI just because I'm a big fan of the GD Subaru models, and I don't ever see myself owning a newer STI. Although they're great cars and everything, with one exception, I probably will own if I had the opportunity. Like, let's say if I sold my blah by, I would probably get the S209. I think that would be pretty cool if I had the opportunity to own that car. I'm a baseball fan. Yeah, I'm a baseball fan. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm an Oakland A's fan. So, yeah, big A's fan for sure. Would I make longer vids? Honestly, yeah. Why not? That's kind of what I'm experimenting. That's kind of what I'm experimenting right now on my channel. If you haven't noticed, I've kind of been all over the place in terms of how long my videos are. Recently, I've been dropping shorter videos in terms of like length. So I don't know. I'm trying to see what works better for my channel. But I've been noticing that the longer my videos are, the more views I get. So I don't know if there's anything up with that on YouTube, but the longer the videos are, the more views I get. So I'm probably not going to be making shorter videos or anything like that. So that's kind of what I'm going through right now. I'm going through some trial phases, see what works out with my channel. Then whatever I see, then I'll end up doing it, right? If it's working out. Yeah, I would love to own a 22B if I had the opportunity. Why not? For sure. Yeah, only 200,000. That's so much money. That's so much money. It's damn. For a Subaru, that's a lot of money. But again, it's the 22B. Favorite tire brand? I'd probably say honestly, there's a lot of good ones out there. I think Falcon, Toyo, there's Michelin. There's just too many to count. Uh, is that it? We have any more questions? No, no. Give you guys 10 more seconds. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably try live streaming again. I really enjoyed making this live stream. I think it's really fun interacting with my supporters, the viewers. I really enjoyed this. I might do it again. Alexander, what's going on, Alexander? Alex, the wide body? No, 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 no. There's no wide body coming to my Subaru. As much as I love wide bodies, mine is gonna stay stock body forever. Unless I get into like a car accident and somebody messes up my rear quarter panels and it's like beyond repairable, then I'll probably end up going wide body. But honestly, like as of right now and probably forever, I will most likely stay stock body. No plans of going wide body just because I don't want to depreciate the value of the car. And then like, let's say if there's ever an emergency where I have to sell the car, it'll be more difficult for me to sell the car if I go wide body. Yep. That's the thing. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Peace out. So, what university did I graduate from? I'm still going to community college. Actually, this is like I think like my third or fourth year there. No, sorry, like fourth year there. So the first 2 years I was studying psychology. I ended up getting my AA in psychology. I was going to transfer and everything, but that's when I decided to step back and really think about my decision. If I want to transfer or not, because once you transfer, guys, I'm telling you, those school bills ain't no joke. I know people out there that are thousands of dollars in debt. I want to be very selective and careful with what I get myself into. Um, so I got my AA in psychology at a local community college, and I went back and decided to go into business. So that's what I'm working on right now. Is I'm more than halfway done with my business requirements before I transfer. But if I do transfer, when I do, if all goes well, this is my last year at at the community college. My last year at a community college, and by next year I'll be at a local state college. I'm thinking of Sacramento State or San Jose. So yeah, hopefully, I want to get my bachelor's in business administration. If you guys are wondering. Yeah, yeah, good for you, Richard. I think if you have the opportunity to go to college, do it. You know, it'll definitely open up a lot of doors. You can meet a lot of cool people, more opportunities, make more connections for sure, and it can help you out in the long run. What's going on, Julio? What's going on? Watching all the way up from the Big Bear. Hey, shout out to you, Fernie. Shout out to you. Let's see. Damn, we got people from all over the place. Missouri. That's what's up. That's crazy. People watching me from all over the place. It's a trip. Ohio, we got some people from Ohio. Do anything different? Um, if I could do anything different from my car, what would I do? Uh, oh man, I don't know. That's a hard question. If I had the option to do something all over again, I'd probably do. Uh, I don't know. I'd probably just do it all over the same. Honestly, there's nothing I regret from the car. I think it was all a learning experience, and then the journey for me to share my car journey allowed for this. You guys to watch my videos and get amazing support on my Instagram. It's crazy. So I probably would do it all over again. Everything the same. Honestly, I don't care. I wouldn't do anything different. Watching all the way from Canada, that's crazy. PA, Pennsylvania, Oregon, Central Valley. I was just out there. I was out there this past weekend, out in the Central Valley. I was out there with some family. Toronto, Missouri, Ohio, Central Valley, Concord. That's crazy. But I think that's it, guys. I'll catch you guys later. The next video, I think I'm going to be uploading it maybe tomorrow, Saturday. It just really depends. Again, I'm working on my computer situation right now. I'm in the process of upgrading it. So we'll see from there, guys. Again, peace out. Take care. Have a great weekend. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.